Hi, welcome back. I am Dr. Sheila Sapp, a former teacher, elementary principal. I'm an author, a consultant, and a coach. And if you have not seen any of my videos on my YouTube channel, I am also known as Sheila E. Cares. And welcome back to part two. So, what I would like to do is just share a few tips on how you can boost reading skills during the summer. And here are a few other tips that you might want to try. If you can't get them to pick up a book, you can try comic books, you can try graphic novels, let them read magazines, and also other nonfiction books. Something else that you can do, which would help with vocabulary, they can practice spelling through fun activities like sidewalk chalk or using magnetic letters. Also, do take the time to set aside some time during the day for just reading. That means no cell phones, no iPads, and of course, no TV. And when you set aside that time, set aside time also for them to share what they liked about what they read, who was their favorite character, and each of you can go around and take turns sharing what you liked about the book that you read. And then, of course, you can also start your own little journal where they can write down the books that they have read and also write a little bit about the book. And maybe they can recommend books to other family members or their friends or relatives. And they would love you taking time to celebrate any reading milestones. You can give them small rewards for the number of books that they have completed or shed. And since you have come back for part two, I want to briefly tell you a few tips for boosting math skills. And of course, for math, you want them to practice math facts for 5 to 10 minutes every day. They can count coins, the two of you, or however children you have, can make change together. You can also cook or bake using measuring cups and fractions. And when you go grocery shopping, come up with a list and compare prices. You can also have them kind of estimate how much, just by looking at what you picked out in the grocery store, how much they think you spent, and give a prize to the one that has come the closest. They can also practice skip counting during walks or car rides. They can play board games involving counting. And also, they can go around the house and measure objects around the house. Here's a fun thing to do. Let them use their feet as measuring tools and let them walk the distance from one end of the room to the other and figure out why someone, depending on the length of their foot, has less or more steps than the other. That's a way to get them to think critically. You can also, in traveling, ask your child or children to estimate tools or totals for distances and practice telling time on analog clocks, and they can sort and grab toys or snacks or collections that they may have at home. Now, these are a few things that you can do for math, and I have some more tips and more activities. And oh, I almost forgot to mention those ads that you get in the newspaper. They are perfect for coming up with math problems. Let them plan meals and add up what it will cost to buy those items out of the coupons. And for older children, for sales, you can have them figure out how much money they save and what the percent is. So I hope you come back and join me for part 3. More tips for boosting reading as well as math skills during the summer. And don't forget, you as a parent or a grandparent or caregiver are very important with your child's education. You are vital. You play a vital role. So always remember that working with your children is well worth it. You can also improve communication. And don't forget that Sheila E. cares. So I hope you come back. Bye.